All right, guys. Gonna be doing some maintenance on the cars. Working on the A6 right now. Want this thing to freaking go down, but it's not wanting to. So, pulling out parts of the dash to kind of figure it out. It's either something's jammed up in here or a nylon rope is broken. But yeah, very fun. Just as I was saying, nylon rope. It's busted right here, and it's also kind of looks like it's jammed up. So I'm gonna see if I can try to free it. Yeah, got it kind of unjammed. Gonna see if I can kind of reattach it somehow and refeed it. So I'm trying to reroute the string and reconnect it with the broken piece somehow. This mechanism is definitely weird because it's a winch system instead of gears. So would recommend, if you have the money, to just buy a new one, but I'm kind of stubborn and gonna try to fix this before I decide to spend like 200 bucks. So yeah, see if I can take this piece out and re-loop that, and then maybe just glue these together. If not, maybe just do some fishing line, but still not entirely sure. I might end up ordering one of these anyways, but yeah. The motor out and got this, started getting this thing aligned how it's supposed to be. It's kind of tricky and kind of annoying, especially if you're going to reuse the same line. I'm just not trying to mess this up too bad, but I'm trying to get it back as close to factory as I can, because I don't want to cut this a little short and then potentially the screen not want to go all the way out or something. I know this has a little bit of slack, just so it doesn't like completely max out, but with the way it's going, I don't want to mess that up. So yeah. All right, so I got it glued together, but I might have messed it up because it's not fully in, and I still got to put this little piece back in, so I'm gonna have to recut it and redo it. A little bit of testing, it did not work. I might try to see if I can do some fishing lure or something, and yeah. So after looking at it some more, the whole string is just one big loop. It's not like there's pieces and bits, and I don't want to run the risk of messing it up more for the line and stuff. So I'm just gonna order a new one, bite the bullet on that. It's only like 180 bucks or something like that, so, which sucks because I don't really want to do this or pay for it, but I don't want to keep stressing out over this BS, so I just locked it back into place and I'm gonna just reassemble it. So I got it all back on spick and span. It still don't work, so, but yeah, I'm just gonna order something at the storage unit today. Decided to put back the roof rack on the 90. I'm gonna trim those pieces to make it even, because I had to kind of shimmy it around to put the rack back on, and I remember these kind of stick out pretty far. I remember there was one time I hit my head on one of these, so I'm gonna try to trim it all the way back and maybe see if I can recap it with something like that, or I don't know, we'll see, but gonna definitely make it look nicer. Yeah. Another thing is going through some stuff for the S4 engine. Forgot I had all the hardware and stuff, and luckily the previous owner labeled everything, so shouldn't be too hard to piece it back together, but still. All right, so the MMI screen finally came in, cord intact. I know it's pretty dark out, but I really want to do it now, and I'm also gonna do my headlights. So yeah, just gotta pull the car around and get to it. Car pulled up. The one stupid thing is about this screen though, is they cut the wires and stuff. So I'm gonna have to unplug these wires and redo it. So yeah, I'm not really gonna film me taking it out again because you guys already seen that. I'll show the repair on the wires, but not all that shit. All right, it's not more transferring over wires, it's more or less removing stuff. So luckily none of the wires are damaged on this. They're just I just literally unplug all these connectors, and I mean, I'll at least have some extra connectors, but yeah. Back in easier just since it's closed up, whereas that one was not closed up, so. Moment of truth, this thing works. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna be pissed off if this thing breaks. I like minimalistic stuff in the cars. I know this has a lot of bells and whistles, but I don't really like screens all that much, so this really is really sweet. I really like that. Can't decide whether I'm gonna keep this or put it up on eBay just in case my screen the screen itself or the motor or something breaks. So I don't know yet. I might keep it just up here on the little part shelf. All right, we're out here at the pick apart, stealing the screen. Well, not stealing, but taking the screen and maybe whatever other parts I can find. Just got the screen pulled out. Looks in pretty good shape. Got to go through the wires and take off the wires it doesn't need. But yeah, no, I think it looks pretty good. And keep this or resell. I wanted to get the supercharger off this thing, but they tore this thing apart. One of the intercoolers is sitting right there. Yeah, no, they didn't even, like, they literally just ripped it out just for the fun of it, it seems like. But yeah, that's a bummer. So one of the supercharged badges, just because how sweet they are, but that's not gonna happen. There's nothing else off this car I need because it's 2011, and then the other car I took that off of is the 2.0T, so I don't need anything from it. It's always fun coming to the junkyard and seeing just what there is. It's a Mark 1 or 2 Golf. I kind of forgot the years for it. It's a 2003. This thing is pretty sweet. I almost got a Golf GTI a couple times just because they're fun little cars and just nice. Oh, look at that. Coil over. I don't know if that's stock or not, but we're finding a 1995 A6. Gonna get the badge, and it's all these different coil wires. So I'm gonna take those, see if they work. Completely eviscerated my hand doing this. Then I was gonna take the intake, but it just looks polished on top and really not even that good. So just gonna stick to these and call it a day. All in all, I made it pretty good in the yard. Got the MMI screen, got plugs and wires for the 90. Only reason I got them is because they're aftermarket. Don't know if they'll work, but we only spent like 39 bucks, so not too bad. All in all, pick apart was pretty good. Besides the finger, sucks. I got this, as you saw, listed it up so I can hopefully resell that. I still got my broken one. The mechanism doesn't work, but the screen's still good. I don't know if people can use just the screen or what. I don't think there's really anything else I can put on right now. But I'm gonna clean these up and check out my other wires and swap them over and see how it's running. And if these work fine, I'm gonna leave these on because they're red and cool. Realizes you won't even see the wires, but I mean, if they work good, they work good, and I'll use them as backup or other ones as backup. But yeah, some pretty rain, so this thing's freaking dirty, but this thing's still running good. Just haven't driven it in like a week or so, but I'm gonna try to clean this up best I can too, because this is just gross. You can see me, you see the truck too. But yeah, the whole thing is dirty. I also want to cut this down so this isn't sticking out as far, so you don't whack your head. So I'm gonna have to measure this out, and yeah. I'll use these wipes that I got from SEMA to clean these up, and maybe some parts of the engine bay. Yeah, I got like a crap ton of these things. Still working on the SEMA video, so I don't know which one's gonna come out first, either the SEMA video or this one. So yeah, definitely gonna make it look a little bit more spiffy. That polished one would have looked pretty sweet with it too, but again, I'm not gonna go through the effort that it had to take this off just to put a polished one on, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of no point. Same like these, there's no point to this, but why not, you know what I mean? It's only a couple bucks. Halfway through, still working on fully putting that one in, but cut myself again on the same freaking bracket, man. So annoying. And so I got them all in. All should be tight and working. But on cylinder number, what's that, 4? Is that 4? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's kind of weird. But right here on this one, broke it. So, there's no going back now. Runs perfectly good. So, heck yeah, the car's not gonna blow up. I think we gained like 50 horsepower now too. Yeah, running fine. Ignore that. Now is just to kind of clean up how I routed them, because I routed them like shit, and so I could put the cover back on. Yeah, it looks like I literally did nothing to it. Besides like 50 plus horsepower, you know what I mean? So. See how it drives. Haven't driven it in like a little bit. You can hear creaking from back there. So I think one of my my shocks is kind of iffy. Also ignore the dirty windshield. Just try to find a roundabout. Just go around that right quick. Yeah, I'm not sure when the engine swap's gonna happen. Still need to get the timing guides, and then just to put them on the engine and get some gaskets for it. Do need a power steering pump for that engine as well, because preferably would still be able to run power steering. So, whoa, dude, got my new dash cam right here. But yeah, this thing is just an amazing car. I'm just kind of scared of working on it sometimes, because I don't want to like mess up anything, you know what I mean? Like, this thing is minty, besides this little piece right here. Oh, that did not sound good. Oh, there's 25. This guy better not. Gotta try to get it over. Yeah, this thing is just an amazing car. I'm gonna try to take it to whatchamacallit, Cedar City, because I want to get it in some snow. I don't know about maybe Mount Charleston, if there's snow up there sooner. I got a ski trip I'm going on in January, so I might take this or take the A6. I haven't committed to which one I'm going to take. This one I just need brakes, and I would like to get my coilovers done, and then we'll be good to take it, I guess. This thing doesn't really need anything else. I mean, I got extra fluids if need be. I'd probably be able to bring tools and stuff as well. But yeah, sorry I'm not really showing you the road too much. I don't want to have this thing like pressed up against my face. But yeah, she drew fine. Ignore this. Yeah, it drove fine. I still got that oil leak that I need to work on, but I don't know. I actually don't know when I'm gonna do that. I don't want to take it to a shop to do that, because bare minimum they're gonna want like at least $1,000, and I just don't know timetable wise and how soon that'll happen. So kind of playing that by ear at this point. So this is what it is. Yeah, we're going back to the junkyard. Ended up checking the website, there's an S4 there. Kind of like the one that I sent to the junkyard, but hopefully it's a little bit more complete. I've been going through the motions on what to do with the 90, and I'm just going to be fixing it and keeping it stock because I don't want to deal with an engine swap for a while. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Here's the S4 I put here. Still clapped as ever. Really like the paint job or wrap on that BMW, and then the S4 I came here for is all the way over there, and it's stripped way worse than this thing is. So kind of a bust coming here because they also don't have a whole lot of Audis. They got the 2 S4s and an A3, so it's really not even worth it, to be honest. You can see all the shit that I got left in here, but yeah, it's whatever. I really like some of these Volvos. They're I just like the very boxy cars, I guess. That's why I like the Audi 4K so much, because of how boxy it is. But yeah, like, I think this thing would be sweet on the road. So it said it was like a E50 or some turbo. Yeah. So like coming to check out the Dodge trucks just because I've owned so many of them, and just like seeing excuse the cart sex. I could have swore I just saw some interesting. So a lot of these first gen Dakotas, a lot of second gen body styles. Every so often you get a third gen. You'll never see any 3/4 ton or 1 ton trucks. I think I've only seen one, and I got extremely lucky because it did have the diesel in it, or the Cummins, and I needed a turbo drain line, and it had it. So yeah, most of the time you don't, or not like all the time, you don't see any diesels here, but that one was like burnt to a crisp, and thing got like, I went later in the day, the same day that it got put there, picked clean. It's crazy. Sometimes it sucks going to the junkyard and not getting anything, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. I ended up getting pretty lucky when I went to the North Las Vegas location, so can't complain too much. This thing registered. We're gonna feed the wife at Fosto's, and then we're gonna go to Hobby Lobby so we can fix something on the door. Yeah. Got done with lunch, so now taking this little gremlin to Hobby Lobby. Gotta find the foam that I need.
Look at the dog.
Look how
Can we get one for that?
no.
And pequeño sombrero.
No. Can't really.
What about this one?
The foam over here is not what I need. It's like styrofoam. Yeah. Let's go. Walk.
We're not done.
I know. We gotta go this way. Come on. Out of the way. It's like herding sheep. I think this will work because it's super thin, cushiony. I'm gonna grab a couple of these and yeah. Come on, we're done. She keep just walking around, grabbing random things and trinkets.
It's so sweet.
You done? I know why you're here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Trying to form this to the door. I got something that might work. I got some, where is it at? Spray glue, and I also got some super glue I can use. Also got some 2-sided tape to hopefully kind of just get it on there. And oh yeah, sending the wife to work so she can buy me more V-Bucks later. So she has her Dutch Bro sticker or magnet that you can get. So she's throwing that on my truck. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start trying to do this. I got one of these tools that can kind of help kind of press it in there and make it look pretty. So she put it up there. I'm gonna steal it. Well, bye wife. Go get me more V-Bucks. The Fortnite Simpson season's almost over, so I gotta make sure she buys me all this stuff. Bye. Yeah. That's so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna get this thing prettied up. Ignore all the oil still leaking. I don't want to peel all of it. I'm just gonna go till about like right here where it's coming up. I might not replace all of that deep in there, but I'll for sure do like this little section right here to kind of just so it can be redone. Yeah, look at that. All that shit. I was gonna make a TikTok to make a TikTok video to kind of explain how to do it, but I already suck at making YouTube videos to some degree. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do all that. So yeah, I ended up, I'll show you guys in a second. I ended up getting it looking better. It still looks like, well, it's stuck on there, but it still looks like it's not original. So I gotta clean it up and make it look nice. I ended up getting it on there pretty good. There is a difference in the thickness just because the foam is like really compressed from the ears. Like right here, it's very nice and squishy and like more out, but like right here where it gets hit the most, it's pretty compressed. This is where I put that other foam, and it's not completely ironed out, but it's fine because it looks better than it falling apart, and that's all the BS that fell out of it. So yeah, that's one more thing to check off my checklist for this car. I ended up ordering brakes and rotors for this thing too. I don't know if that's gonna end up in this video or not, because I got a little bit of that and this in the same video, so I might just post this, and I still gotta finish the SEMA video. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video after doing the stuff on the doors, just because I already filmed like a lot of clips of going to the junkyard, fixing stuff on the A6, fixing stuff on the 90 that I'm just gonna loop into one video. And then I still got more stuff to do, like this I gotta replace the gasket still. I got different battery connectors, block off plates for the A6, speakers for the 90, and that should be kind of it for now. Oh, and also the brakes for the 90, and maybe coilovers, depending on when I order those. But there's gonna be a decent chunk of stuff for the future. And then this weekend, after this video is posted, gonna be going up to Mount Charleston again to do other stuff like either skiing and snowboarding or sledding, but I want to try to get more video stuff of the 90. And yeah, well, stay tuned, I guess.